I want to talk about procrastination. Are you the sort of person who catches yourself saying, I'm procrastinating around this or that, or something that you know that you either have to do, ought to do, need to do, should do, or even want to do, right? But you're procrastinating. Well, I want to debunk the myth around procrastination. I'll start by sharing a story. I was just speaking with a client who kept on saying, I'm just procrastinating doing this particular work. And as we got talking and explored this particular work, she realized that it was not the work that she really wanted to do. Because in her mind, there were other things that she knew and that was in her heart that she really, really wanted to do. But she was making herself go over here to do this work in order to fit in, to feel like she belonged, to feel like, well, how do I step into the world with a sense of purpose and productivity? And I said, well, what if this is your false sense of productivity and you're actually trying to, fit a square peg in a round hole, right? But the truth be known, as we got to exploring this conversation, she courageously went in and said, I really don't want to do this work. Now, there are times that there are things that need to be done. Now, that's about divine timing. I challenged her on that as well. Is it to do with the time and you're making yourself do a particular, task because there's a time frame? Or are you trying to make yourself do something that you really is not in alignment with your values? Big difference. And that is where we got to. She knew in her heart that it was not correlating and in the alignment of her values. So just notice whether you're saying to yourself, I'm procrastinating about this. Notice whether is this something you really want to do and you've just talked yourself out of it because that's the other thing she said. It just seems too big a task. Well, I had to challenge that too, to get to underneath it. So this is a process, but the challenge is to be able to, stop using the word procrastination and ask yourself, is this something that I really want to do? And is this the right time for me to do it? The divine timing. You cannot force yourself to do something and expect it to be joyful, fulfillment, productive, efficient if you're making yourself do it in a time frame that just doesn't serve you. And that's the other conversation that came up too, was that she was always feeling in a rush, having to achieve, always out there, pushing herself, right? So another conversation, we can work on that later. So procrastination, let's debunk that myth, check in that your actions are in alignment with your true core values. Thank you. I'm Annette Stanton. Bye for now.